What's up, everybody? Marco from Audio Launch here. Just want to say Happy New Year and hope everything has been going well in 2025 so far. Took a couple weeks off, just getting things sorted and getting myself ready and prep for the things that I want to do in the new year. And also didn't really have any ideas for videos, to be honest. I'm kind of just basing all these videos off of real-time scenarios that I run into when I'm just going through my daily tasks. The last video that I did was about grid lines because I literally was just working and deleted the grid lines on accident, and I do that every now and then. I just forget how to bring them back, so rather than watch a whole 10-minute video on something that takes literally 5 seconds to explain, I just put the video up because I just want people to be able to find that and know the answer right away, basically. So today's video, I just want to talk a little bit about monitoring and really just kind of an opinion on it. Basically, what I've found in my work is that consistency is key. So no matter what you're using, whether it's headphones or monitors or AirPods, earbuds, stuff like that, it honestly doesn't matter. It comes down to whether or not you are used to and familiar with that medium for listening to music and audio. For me, I actually use a cheaper pair of headphones. These are Tascam TH200X. Let me see that. I'm just filming this on my phone, so yeah. They're honestly not expensive. They're like $100 for the pair, and to be honest, they go on sale all the time from Sweetwater and Guitar Center. I don't know. They go on sale for like $20, and that's when I buy them. The reason I buy these is because oftentimes when I have people tracking in my studio, they want some sort of big bass boost, bass response. Everybody just thinks bass is better. I don't know. So I bought these because I figured, cheaper headphones generally kind of have some sort of, EQ curve on them that satisfies a lot of those wants and desires. So these definitely do, I will admit. There's a big bump in the low end in these. And they do cancel out noise pretty well, which is good for musicians when they're tracking and whatnot. Again, that's why I got them. Long story short though, basically I bought a bunch of these just for people to track with, and what happened was I had a session one day, or a mix session rather, and I had a deadline for something, and I used to use the Audio Technicas, the M50s or whatever. Again, not super expensive, but a much better quality pair of headphones than these. And I'm not dogging on these headphones at all. I love these headphones. This is what I mix on every single day. But again, long story short, I broke my headphones on accident. I had to mix a song, and this is all I had lying around. So what I did was I grabbed these, and I just spent some time listening to music on these headphones. I picked a couple records that I really love, and I listened to some of my favorite songs. I took breaks, I came back to them. And then I also went back and listened to some previous mixes that I had done to gauge kind of the moves that I was already making and used to making, kind of where they sat when I was listening on these headphones. Again, just coming back to my main point is consistency. I've been using these every single day, and so I've learned them. I know what music sounds like. Honestly, when new records come out that I want to listen to, I listen to it in my car, my phone, whatever, but I always listen to them on here, because this is just how I like to mix music. This is how I be creative, and honestly, if I can listen to that and enjoy how it sounds in these, then I'm gonna have no problem, mixing and being creative with these. So I don't mean to ramble, but I just wanted to point out, it doesn't really matter. Yes, you want a nice pair of headphones, something that's gonna give you, a nice frequency response. You can be able to hear things clearly and somewhat detailed. But at the end of the day, some people are even mixing on AirPods nowadays, and there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you're used to, that's the sound and frequency response that then do it, because that's going to tell you the most obvious things and what you need to change in your song. If there's too much low end or too much high end or something's really piercing or gross sounding. So then be honest with yourself too, because that's like another point I guess I'm trying to make is, if you're used to hearing something in your AirPods or in your speakers, and then you go and you're mixing something and there's too much low end, your speakers or your medium is telling you that there's too much of this, listen to that, address that issue. And all too often I find people that will just say, oh, well, you're not going to find it once we put this other element in, or you're not going to hear it in the final thing. Well, no, if you're hearing it, you have to address it. You have to make sure that it's fixed in the mix, because if you just add more stuff on top of it and there's more of that going on in other elements in the song, then you're just going to add on top of that. It's going to cause a problem later on. You're going to be driving yourself crazy trying to fix it, versus when you first hear it and you can identify it a lot easier and then just addressing it right then and there. So I don't know, food for thought. Happy New Year. Once again, if you've been following along, like and subscribe. My name's Marco. I'm hopefully going to get a playlist of mixes and stuff that I have done so you can hear my work. It's another thing I want to talk about. I'll make another video on that. But till then, cheers and have a good time making music.